Malik stood at the edge of the battlefield, dust swirling in the hot desert air, blood on his hands, and the weight of his decisions pressing heavily on his shoulders. The noise of battle had finally faded, but the silence that followed felt more deafening, filling the empty spaces with questions that wouldn't let go. He had led his men into this fight, made every choice with conviction, but standing here now, in the quiet aftermath, he wondered if the cost had been too great. Each fallen comrade felt like a stone added to his burden, a weight pressing down on his heart. For a moment, Malik's legs wavered. The battlefield, once a place of purpose and power, now seemed vast and empty, filled with the echoes of doubt. Had he made the right choices? Did his leadership falter? The doubts gnawed at him, threatening to unravel everything he had believed about himself as a warrior and a leader. But as the wind settled and the dust fell, clarity began to form. This immense burden wasn't a sign of weakness, it was proof of his strength. Leadership isn't about avoiding responsibility, it's about carrying it, even when it feels unbearable. The burdens we bear don't break us, they forge us. Just as Malik found his strength in carrying the weight of leadership, so do we. In our daily lives, the challenges we face often feel too heavy, the decisions too critical, the responsibilities overwhelming. But those moments of doubt, where the weight feels unbearable, are exactly where growth happens. Think about the weight you're carrying in your life right now. Maybe it's the pressure of leading a team at work, making decisions for your family, or even meeting your own expectations. Whatever it is, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, to question whether you have what it takes. But here's the truth. The weight isn't meant to break you, it's meant to build you. Consider the stories of those who have walked the path of leadership before you. Leaders like Heather Younger emphasize that empathy, not control, empowers us to lead with strength. True leaders are not those who command from above, but those who bear the burden with compassion and understanding. Their power comes from connection, not force. Like Malik, their strength lies in their willingness to carry the weight for those they lead. Reflect for a moment. What is the weight you're carrying right now? Perhaps you've been avoiding a tough decision or hesitating to step into a role that feels too great. But just like Malik, you don't have to have all the answers to carry that weight. Leadership isn't about perfection. It's about progress, about taking one step forward, even when you're unsure. Every time you face your challenges head-on, every time you push through your doubts, you're building resilience. That's what true leadership is, the ability to keep moving forward, even when the weight is heavy. It's in those moments of stillness, when the noise fades and you're left alone with your thoughts, that you find your real strength. The journey of leadership is made up of countless moments like these, moments of doubt and courage, of reflection and resolve. At the end of each week, take time to reflect. What weight did you carry? How did you handle it? Write down one small victory, no matter how insignificant it may seem. These reflections build resilience over time, showing you that even in the toughest moments, you are stronger than you think. Like Malik standing on the battlefield, you too can find strength in carrying the weight. Transformational leadership isn't just about the choices we make, but about the resilience we build with each step forward. Every burden you bear, every decision you face, becomes part of the legacy you create as a leader.